of Harvey. In the past, when we've hit the road behind the wheel with Harvey Briggs, we've tested compact cars, gigantic pickups, and some fun convertibles.
This time it's something utterly ridiculous and utterly spectacular. Sometimes you have no idea what you're getting into.
So I got this text from Harvey. He says to meet at the Madison International Speedway. I thought we were doing a Jeep Cherokee today. Why would I need to meet here at the Speedway? What's this? What the heck is this? Are you kidding me?
I am not kidding you.
Jeep Cherokee?
This is the Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk.
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 So that's why we're meeting.
That's why we're meeting at Madison International Speedway, because this Jeep is designed to be driven on a racetrack.
Supercharged?
Supercharged, V8, good old-fashioned Detroit muscle.
How much Detroit muscle? 707 horsepower, 685 pound-feet of torque. The supercharged Hemi that runs the Hellcat series, the Charger and Challenger, crammed under the hood of a full-size SUV. What could go wrong? Well, it turns out it's almost everything right.
So it is track-worthy.
It is track-worthy, and you, my friend, are about to find out.
Let's go.
Some numbers, 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds. Top speed, somewhere around 180.
You know, this is the quickest SUV you can buy ever. So you could spend $250,000 on a Bentley Bentayga, which has a V12 engine. This will beat it 0 to 60.
And there are gigantic brakes to stop this beast. And it is a beast that knocks you around, pushes you back in your seat, and at the same time makes you giggle, especially when you engage launch mode. That is as intimidating as it sounds.
We are going to launch this thing.
I'm not real comfortable having to wear a helmet on a test drive, Harvey.
We've got 707 horsepower. We've got an open racetrack. We're waiting for the pressure to build up.
Seatbelt on?
You ready?
I'm ready.
Launch mode. 3, 2, 1.
Holy It is hard to describe what it feels like going from a dead stop to 60 miles an hour in a little over 3 seconds. But then again, why try to describe it? Just listen. It begs the question, why?
Why? This is literally a Sir Edmund Hillary car because it's there. They really just made this because they could. They wanted to demonstrate what they could do. It brings attention to the Jeep brand in a different way. And it brings people into dealerships just to look at this thing. If this is what you want, this is the only game in town.
So it's actually somehow a bargain.
If you got the money in your pocket, you will enjoy every second behind the wheel of this thing.
Now, for the record, the Trackhawk is most at home at a track. Please don't use launch control on your cul-de-sac, but you can use this Jeep as a day-to-day car. There's SUV storage. It'll tow over 7,000 pounds, but keep in mind that rumble follows you home. You might want to alert your neighbors. And this top-of-the-line Grand Cherokee is filled with everything you'd expect at the top of the line, outside and in, and you should, because all this power, all of this fun, all of this nice stuff ain't cheap. Our test car, $90,800 for a Jeep. And it's worth every single cent.
The base car, the base Trackhawk is $85,000, but then again, you can start a Grand Cherokee at around $30,000. So again, it's about which engine you put in, how much of the performance you put in. They're all all-wheel drive. They're all with an 8-speed automatic transmission. They're all very capable cars. It's just, you know, do you get the great seats and the carbon fiber and the total navigation and the rest of it? And you get this massive Hellcat engine. Yes! Yes, you do!
And that's what it's like to be 19 again.
I was just going to say, you guys are having too much fun.
Yeah, when are we doing that again?
Yeah, thanks to all the folks at the racetrack. We didn't talk about the mileage.
Yeah, well, mileage is really not the strong suit of this car. I think we got about 6 miles per gallon when we were on the track. On the highway, you're going to get closer to 20, maybe.
Now, could you imagine my 19-year-old college student driving a car like this?
No. I would recommend, and I'm sure your insurance company would too, that they start with something a little less powerful. The funny thing about this car, though, is it does have a valet mode, so when you hand the car to the valet, you can limit the top speed and the acceleration on it. And it also has a second key, a black key, that cuts the horsepower from 700 to 500, only 500.
Why bother? All right, for more information,
that was fun.
It was a lot of fun. Go to ridesanddrives.com, and we got something fun coming up next time.
Yeah, we've got a little, kind of more of a recreational vehicle to play around with, a little less expensive than the Trackhawk.
Back to reality.
No
for
helmets
you two.
required.
No, not in Wisconsin.
That was fun, and I wasn't scared, despite what your wife thinks. Thanks, Harvey. We'll be right back.
Thanks.